Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Teaching Learning with Poonima once again, and in this video I will teach you the poem Dust of Snow, which is composed by Robert Frost. Robert Frost is a renowned American poet who is known for composing nature poems with realistic themes. In most of his poems he has touched upon the reality of our life. So let's understand the poem. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. You can see this is such a small poem consisting of only 8 lines. But let me tell you, it contains an ocean of wisdom, a great and deeper meaning. Wise and great people, brilliant and intelligent people like Robert Frost has the ability to say a thing of wide meaning through only few words. So the way a crow shook down on me. There is a crow, he has shaken down or shed. What? The dust of snow. Dust of snow means small particles of snow or snowflakes which are there on the hemlock tree. It is quite possible that the poet is sitting under a hemlock tree. Hemlock tree is a poisonous tree and it is associated with death and dejection, sorrow. It is quite possible that the poet is very sad. Something bad has happened in his life. He is sitting under the hemlock tree. It is also quite possible that he is walking or passing by the tree. Maybe he is very sad and he has decided to end his life. That is why he is sitting under a hemlock tree, which is a poisonous tree. And the crow is also sitting on the tree. It is also quite possible that the tree has come from somewhere and sat on the tree, or he is sitting and he has decided to fly away. And in that action, he has shaken some snow on the poet. Many things are possible, but the poet has not specified whether the crow is sitting there or the crow is trying to fly away, whether the poet is sitting under the tree or he is passing by, because these small things do not matter. What matters that poet is sad and there is a crow, which is an ominous bird, and it is supposed to be bringing some bad news. So such negative things like crow and hemlock tree have created a completely different environment through falling the dust of snow, which is the symbol of purity, brightness. Snow is cold and white, and it has brought the positivity and optimism in the poet's life. Has given my heart a change of mood. It has changed the mood of the poet. Earlier, he was very sad. He was dejected. He was sitting under the poisonous tree. Maybe he is thinking to end his life. But when the snow fell on his shoulder, his heart changed. His mood changed. And saved some part of a day I had rued. Some part of his day he has wasted. He was feeling sad that such a bad incident has happened in his life, as it happens with all of us, and we keep thinking and feeling sad. He was also doing the same thing. But when the snow fell, his mood changed, and some part of his day, remaining part of his day, is saved, because now he is not going to think about that bad incident which happened in his life. Rude means wasted or spoiled by feeling sad. He has spoiled his day. Most part of his day he has spoiled or wasted by thinking that why such a bad thing has happened to me. But now the touch of snow has brought positivity in his life, and he has thought, he has decided that he will be optimistic in his life even though he is passing through a very sad phase. But when a snow can be there over the hemlock tree, which is a poisonous tree, and snow is pure white, bright, positive, beautiful, so then a beautiful thing can also happen in the saddest part of our life. Through these lines, the poet wants to say that the creatures or the things which are linked or associated with negative aspects of life, such as crow, can also be the harbinger of change and happiness. He has told us that if we have little positivity and optimism in our life, in our mind, we can find positivity in everything. Even the crow can bring good news to us, which is supposed to bring bad news. Even the hemlock, which is poisonous, can be associated with snow. Snow can touch hemlock tree. In the same way, positivity is there always in the saddest phase of our life. I hope you have understood the poem. Now let me tell you the literary devices or the poetic devices in the poem. Assonance. Assonance is a poetic device when the vowel sounds are repeated in a line. They are repeated somewhere in the word. They can be in the beginning of the word or at the end of the word or in the middle. So let's see the repetition of vowel sounds. The dust of snow. Here you can see the repetition of O sound. O is a vowel. A, E, I, O, U. And it has been repeated towards the end of the word. From a hemlock tree. Here also repetition of O sound. Thereby, that's why we have assonance in these lines. One more poetic device is used here, alliteration. Alliteration is repetition of consonant sound. And consonant sounds are other than the vowel sounds, other than A, E, I, O, U. For example, B, C, D, F, G, H. Here also we have the repetition of H sound has given my heart. In a line, H sound is repeated in the beginning of the words and saved some part. Here also S sound is repeated in the beginning of two words in a line. We also have symbolism in the poem. In the first stanza, 3 words are used as the symbols. Crow is used as the symbol of ominous bird, some bad news. Dust of snow is the symbol of positivity, purity, brightness, and happiness. Hemlock tree is the symbol of death, dejection, and disappointment. I hope you understood which poetic devices are used in this poem. Let me also tell you about the theme of the poem. Sometimes seemingly insignificant natural events do bring about a great change in our life. Insignificant or unimportant things in our life bring a great change. We think that they are very unimportant, but they happen to be very important. It all depends on our perspective and the way we look at things. We have to change our perspective, outlook, the way of thinking, the way we look at the things. If we have positive way to look at the things, only positive things will happen. And even if positive things do not happen, we will have the strength to pass through negative things or sad events. However difficult phase of life we may be going through, there is always a ray of hope that the things will change. And actually things change. Even the darkest cloud has a silver lining in it. However dark a cloud may be, there is always a silver lining. It means there is always a positivity in every negative thing. The message is also brought out through the theme that we need to have an optimistic outlook and positive frame of mind. If we have optimistic outlook and positive frame of mind, our life will be more cheerful and happy, and we will have the strength to live a beautiful and more positive life. There may be sad incidents, but we will have the strength and support to go through the sad events and welcome good events, happy events. Let me also tell you about the rhyme scheme of the poem. Rhyme scheme we decide according to the last words of line. We can see crow is rhyming with snow. And we start telling the rhyming scheme with A letter. And snow also will be denoted by A because it is rhyming with crow. And second line B if it is not rhyming with first line. And then tree is rhyming with me. It also will be denoted by letter B. We always start rhyming scheme with first letter, first alphabet, that is A. So A, B, A, B. Snow, crow, snow, me, tree. So this way rhyming scheme of the poem will be A, B, A, B. Second stanza also goes like that only. Heart, A, first line will be denoted by A. Mood is not rhyming with heart, so we will write B. If it is rhyming with first line, we will again write A. Part is rhyming with A, heart, we will write A. Root is rhyming with mood, so we will write B. A, B, A, B. So the second stanza rhyming scheme is also A, B, A, B. I hope you have understood the poem. Let me take goodbye. Keep watching my channel and like my video. If you like my videos, please subscribe my channel. Thank you. All the best for your exams.